Hey gang, AV here. I just wanted to show off some of the stuff I have hanging around the house. I never really had the wall space before to show the stuff off, so better now than never. Before I get started though, I just want to remind everybody that I do have a subscriber contest going on right now on my channel. So be sure to check out the video description where you'll find a link to the video, or you can head to my channel homepage and look for the video there. Worth checking out. I'm giving away some good stuff, and you can check out the prizes and see what you need to do to enter. So yeah, by all means check it out. Don't miss your chance. Deadline is October 10th, and I look forward to seeing your submissions. But in the meantime, back to where I was before, showing off the stuff I have hanging around the house. This is a Alex Ross homage to Avengers number 4, originally done by Kirby and Dick Ayers. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm a huge Cap fan. I'm a huge fan of that book in general. It's my pride and joy, and I really like Alex Ross's work as well, so you knew damn well I was gonna pick this up. Good stuff. Looks quite good in the frame too, if I don't mind saying. Alright. And just because in my warped brain, switching gears and going from one extreme to the other is a perfectly logical thing to do. Here's the next piece I wanted to show off. This is a homage to Amazing Fantasy number 15 in a very cartoony style. This is not a lithogram or a print. This is actually one of a limited number of pieces. Like if you look down there at the number there, it's actually like 146 out of 500. And what that is actually, it appears to be animation cells, a couple layers of them, which are stacked one on top of the other, and it kind of gives it like a three-dimensional appearance. I'm not sure if I can show that off adequately or not with the camera, but it's pretty impressive in person. I really like it. Really like it. Very, very cool piece, and I'm glad to be able to show it off finally. Next up, we've got a team shot of the Avengers. This was done by Blair Smith. I picked this up a couple weeks ago when I saw him and the other Living Corpse guys over at my local comic shop. Apart from the fact that a couple of these characters have never been Avengers, I really do think this is a neat piece. I mean, it's very cool, very well done, and I think it came out pretty well. I like it a lot. Have you guys heard about the new iPhone 5? The iPhone 5C, I believe, will actually have a new feature that allows you to unlock it with nothing but your thumbprint. So you just put your thumb down there and you'll unlock the phone. You don't need the keypad anymore. Well, I don't know if you guys have realized this yet or not, but that's not really a good thing. For instance, if you wanted to play a prank on somebody and you know, snag their phone and start texting your ex-girlfriend some obscene things, all you gotta do, you don't need the guy's password anymore. All you gotta do is just wait till the guy passes out drunk and then use his own damn hand to unlock the damn thing. You might be wondering what the hell that has to do with comic books or the topic at hand, and it's actually pretty easy, pretty simple, really. What I did was I just demonstrated to you guys that I am a diabolical genius. And you know what? So is this guy. Very, very cool Dr. Doom piece I picked up through one of my strolls down Artist Alley a couple years back. Very, very cool with like a steampunk background, kind of. I love how the Four Freedoms Plaza, where is that, the Baxter building? It's one of those, but it's in the snow globe there. Very, very cool. Because it was in Artist Alley and not a proper commissioned piece, you have to name it. You have to be creative with naming it. But still a very, very cool piece. One of my favorites. And speaking of Doctor Doom, not sure if I can fit this all in the same shot, but this might look familiar to you. This is actually my avatar on YouTube. I picked this up in Artist Alley one year too, maybe back in 2007 I think. But unfortunately I wasn't very organized that particular day of the show, and I lost the guy's business card and everything, and I never seen him again since. I look for him every year. I haven't seen him again since. I would love to properly give the guy credit, but I have no idea who did it anymore. I don't recognize the signature on that thing either. It's a shame, because I really, really like this piece. I love this thing. That is, of course, Wile E. Coyote dressed up as Doctor Doom. And, I mean, how can you not love that? That's just badass. Alright, next up we have Boba Fett. As he's about to be devoured by the Sarlacc, only unlike in the movie, you actually see him fighting back in this. This is a painting. I'm sorry, forgive me for a second. Done by Dave Dorham. I had to check the bottom thing there. Yep. Do. Very, very cool. I love this thing. I picked this up on clearance, believe it or not, when I was still a member of the Star Wars fan club many, 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 many years ago. As if the print wasn't awesome enough, it was dual signed. It was signed by the artist, Dave, right there, and Jeremy Belloc, guy that played Boba Fett in the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So can't go wrong. I mean, that's an awesome, awesome, awesome piece. And I'm standing pretty far back away from it just to get it all in frame here, and it's pretty big. Pretty cool. Moving right along now. And next up we've got a little lithogram of The Incredibles. I picked this up when I got picked up the movie the day it came out. Got it at Best Buy. It was a free giveaway when you bought the DVD, and it was sealed for years before I actually finally got around to getting a frame for it. I hadn't even seen the damn thing, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if they were all the same or not, but mine has all 4 members of the team, and I'm very happy about that. Next up, we've got an artist lithogram of SpiderMan vs. the Green Goblin, done by Alex Ross. This was inspired by John Romita Sr.'s artwork. Very, very cool. I mean, I don't think Alex Ross has ever done anything that did not completely blow me away. I mean, this is just awesome. It's almost dizzying looking at it, because obviously you're looking at it from the perspective of looking straight up from the street at these two guys fighting, and that's just cool as hell. Cool as hell. You guys will probably end up seeing this a few times. I'll probably decide to use this as a backdrop for a couple of videos, just because it's at a decent height on the wall, and it's good enough to take up the most of the frame while I'm standing in front of it, so you'll probably see it again. Okay, next up we've got an uncut sheet of the Marvel Universe Series 1 trading cards. This is kick-ass. I got this at a basement sale, honestly. Good friend of mine, he used to own a comic shop, and he had a bunch of inventory in his basement, so he invited a bunch of us over so we could hang out, have a couple beers, and make him some offers. And found this among a bunch of posters and stuff he had in the basement, and I asked him how much he wanted for it. I didn't even know what to offer him for it. I just wanted to know what he was asking, and he's like, $10. I was like, okay. Sold. Awesome. I'm sure most of you remember these. I mean, these were the shit back in the day. I know I had a full set. I might still have it somewhere, but don't ask me where. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Kick ass, man. And just for shits and grins, this is the side of my refrigerator. And yeah, I've got 2 Spideys on there. My interpretation of the not the clone saga, but the first time the Spider clones, the Ben Reilly clones showed up. Both of those Spideys, of course, have magnets. The one down there on the left, he's got magnets only on his feet, and the one right there, he has magnets on his hands and feet. So sticking them on the fridge was pretty easy. All I had to do was stick them in a pose. I just moved into the house, and I don't have curtains yet. So, guess what? My Cobra Banner is covering up the one window. Don't judge me, but it is. Damn, you can tell I'm single, right? But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Actually, you should probably see it from outside. Yeah, what'd I tell you? Alright, next up in my office, on one of the walls, you can clearly see I've got my first appearance Captain America shield. Might remember from a previous video where I mentioned I got this at a Civil War military fort over in Pennsylvania. Right off the Schuylkill and right off the Schuylkill River. I spent the weekend there. There was a merchant, and they were selling it. I'm pretty sure it's not a legitimate reproduction or prop replica, if you will. I'm almost positive that it was like a medieval shield, which was just repainted. But you know what? It's pretty damn sturdy, and a hell of a lot more sturdy than some of the prop replica shields that I've seen. And I'm pretty damn happy with it. I mean, especially with the fact that I got it for $35. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Come on, guy. I don't need a certificate of authenticity for $35. I mean, that thing's awesome. And while we're on the subject of Cap shield, there's the other one. This was the 2001 Factory X prop replica of Captain America's shield. I bought this when it came out. I actually had it on pre-order before it was released. And it's gone up a little bit in value since then, but nowhere near as much as Thor's hammer has. And that's because of one very important thing. It's a piece of junk. I'll tell you that right now. Basically, it's a piece of sheet metal with enamel paint. And if you have an artist background or have any knowledge of paint really in general, you know that enamel paint solidifies when you heat it. and it almost forms like a protective shell, almost like a candy coating over whatever the hell you've painted with it. And when you have a type of paint or material like that over top of sheet metal, you're just asking for trouble, because if you just ding that thing, the paint will just flake away. And I dinged it. Thankfully, I didn't ding the front of it. I dinged one of the edges, which you cannot see while it's hanging up. But it was only like maybe a pinprick. I mean, it was maybe a thumbtack indentation I made on the sheet metal itself. As I was walking by, I bumped into the edge of the coffee table or whatever, and it flaked off about, I don't know, about a solid inch's worth of paint, all because of that tiny little ding. I mean, that made me sick when I saw it. But oh well. So yeah, anyway, if you're in the market for a conventional Captain America shield, don't buy that one. Don't buy the Factory X one. There are better ones out there. Save your pennies and keep looking. I will say this though, the display plaque they gave you is pretty cool. It's got a little placard right there. But the shield itself is garbage. I mean, even though it does have the straps so that you can wear it, but the damn thing is so fragile you would never think of doing that as like part of a costume or anything. So, yeah. And to finish things off, my Captain America Marquee. I've got this in the basement. The basement isn't even close to being finished yet. But when it is, you know, we've got a nice little bar area over there. Very cool. And we got this down here already. The poster is a real theater double-sided poster. I got it off of eBay. I think it cost me like 30 bucks, like right before the movie came out. And the marquee, believe it or not, was free. You know, with Netflix and Redbox, all the traditional video rental places started closing. And the West Coast Video in my town, when they closed, the guy that owned the place was giving these away. I mean, it doesn't even cost me nothing. I got it for nothing. So I went over and loaded it in the back of the Jeep and brought it home. Very, very cool. Very cool. Lights up on the back side too. Yep. And this is not the permanent place for it, but it's good enough for right now. It's up off the ground. That's all I care about. Alright. Gang, that's what I've got hanging up so far. The vast majority of the stuff I've always wanted to hang up is up now. I'm bound to get some more stuff down the road, and when I get that, I'll show that off too. But just wanted to show you guys something different for a change. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.